Hey folks, this is Ollie Barstow speaking to you from the year 2021 for part 2 of our comprehensive rundown of all the fresh, fabulous and funky new motorcycles coming your way this year. I say part 2 because, surprise surprise, there is also a part 1, which you can watch right now on the Visordown YouTube channel. Don't worry, you don't need to watch the first one to understand this sequel, as we detail every single new motorcycle destined to go on sale this year. Basically, there are just so many new models coming, we just had to make 2 videos about it. So settle in as we run down the 2021 noobs from the likes of Yamaha, KTM and Kawasaki, then go ahead and watch part 1 for more shiny metallic goodness. Here we go. It was certainly a busy launch season for Yamaha, as it revealed the latest generation for one of its major sellers, the MT-09. And kudos for them for not playing it safe, with fresh new styling certainly surprising us and you based on the mixed feedback. Being the MT-09 though, the new triple-cylinder engine, fighter body and on-point engineering should keep it popular, and to be honest, those looks have already mellowed with us. Also getting a refresh is the sister MT-07, which borrows its look from the MT-09 but softens it down a little bit. More of a facelift than a new model. If you like the look of it, we are sure it will continue to sell well. After the Tracer 700 launched in 2019, this year we have the Tracer 900, or rather the Tracer 9, which debuts a new nomenclature that also means the 700 becomes the Yamaha Tracer 7. Handsome, no doubt practical and refined, both the Tracer 9 and Tracer 7 should pick up from where their predecessors left off. Kawasaki promised as many as 8 new models over the winter, but in reality there was only one major new model, or rather 2, in the Ninja ZX-10R and the ZX-10RR. Designed to maintain its crushing dominance in world superbikes, the divisive design has, well, divided you, but if it continues to beat all comers on track, then the changes, which have been designed to improve aerodynamics, will certainly be worth it. Elsewhere, the ZH2 has gained some, as Kawasaki puts it, bling, with an SE version which adds all manner of new kit and practicality to the Hypernaked, while the majority of the Kawasaki range now benefits from smart shower, skyhook suspension, not to mention new colours and trims across the Z Naked range. However, we have a feeling Kawasaki is keeping its cards closer to its chest than we thought, with a supercharged Eliminator H2 Cruiser and a potential re-entry into the mid-weight adventure market, which we're dubbing the KLX 650, rumoured to also be waiting in the wings. Kawasaki is also working hard on its first electric model, to be called the Endeavour, plus a hybrid powertrain which could well be the answer to those not quite ready to give up conventional fuel, but may have to in the coming years as emission regulations get tighter and tighter. Ducati was certainly busy over the last couple of months, revealing its broad 2021 motorcycle portfolio, topped off by the latest generation of its iconic monster. The muscle bike has been a huge seller since its debut in 1993, and Ducati is claiming to have taken the latest model right back to its roots, even if there are those who might miss some of the more signature traits. Right at the top of the Ducati range, the firm's V4 architecture has found its way into the Multistrada, which also boasts radar cruise control, better off-road performance, smoother on-road refinement, and all the tech you could shake a stick at. If you like your motorcycles lavish, then the DFL has been sprinkled with some Lamborghini-infused muscle magic with this latest special edition, while the Panigale gains a new SP trim level to bridge the gap between the S and the R. Finally, the Supersport 950 is updated with some Panigale-inspired styling to help it against a new foe in the Aprilia RS660. Aprilia swerved the landslide of new launches in October and November in favour of a pleasant New Year toast by revealing the production version of the 209 660, the second model to come from the firm's new middleweight platform. Complementing the sporty little RS660, the naked 209 version maintains those sharp looks and premium technical wizardry in a more ergonomic package. We can also be sure it will retain its siblings' razor-sharp dynamics and eager engine feel. Speaking of the RS, we've already tested the fresh sports bike, but this is the year it will finally hit British roads, with order books now open, so get them while they're hot. Gazing into the crystal ball a bit, the Tenere 700 rivaling adventure variant of the 660 platform, named the Touareg, will complete the trilogy later this year, while the top-of-the-line RS-V4 sports bike is also expected to get a nip and tuck inspired by its new baby brother. Meanwhile, the firm hasn't neglected its urban range, with the new ESR1 giving off plenty of racing vibes in an electric scooter suit, or we may also find out more about a new 300 to 400cc platform that has been churning the rumour mill recently. We've lost track of the numerous leaks and rumours to involve KTM in recent months, so we'll stick here to what we do definitely know. The 890 Adventure R and harder core rally versions have already been revealed just in time for the Dakar Rally if you're feeling inspired to become the next Sam Sunderland, while a brand new high-tech 1290 Super Adventure is around the corner to bring radar, cruise control and comfortable mile munching to the road without losing that beastly essence of the Super Duke R. Speaking of the Super Duke, well, patents have revealed a more honed RR version is on the way, and while it won't be more powerful according to those patents, you can bet it will be even sharper on the track. Elsewhere, KTM appears determined to plug any gaps in its ranges by offering models in nearly each 100cc bracket up to 900cc, though not all of those will make their way to Europe. One model that will, though, will be the last remaining of its RC sports bikes, the 390, which will no doubt boast plenty of imitation to the firm's MotoGP efforts to celebrate its breakthrough 2020 season, even if it will be a little bit low-powered. MV Agusta has made some pretty big promises in recent months about how it intends to quadruple its sales in 5 short years. But as it rearranges its business model to accommodate, it's largely focused on special editions to keep the news ticking over for 2021. Chief amongst these was the Super Veloce 800 Alpine, a link-up with the Renault-owned Alpine sports brand that enters F1 this year. Beautiful and elegant, alas, if you're interested, then I have some bad news for you because it's sold out within hours. Just keep an eye out for the classifieds because you never know. Hello, is anyone home at Suzuki? The last new model we had from the firm was the Visordown 1050 XT, but that came back in 2019. Since then, we've had all manner of rumours, but save for some fresh colours, including a MotoGP-inspired Gixxer, it's been suspiciously quiet on the Suzuki front. However, this could all change, as we know for sure there is a brand new platform to replace the SV650 and the Visordown 650 incoming, which is just as well because the current architecture can trace its roots back to, get this, 1999. We're going to party like it. We may possibly see the makings of a new Hayabusa 2, another machine that can measure its age in decades, but there's been talk of a smaller Katana as well. There is one new model coming though, an electric Bergman scooter, though it's unclear if it will actually come this way. Let's just say it's a shame Suzuki won the MotoGP World Championship in the year it had nothing new to promote it with. Big Chinese flagged motorcycles haven't made too much of an impact on European shores directly, but this could all change with CF Moto, which is preparing to launch the handsome looking CLX-700 Heritage, based on a new platform that is set to spawn a sporty naked and adventure model too. Closely associated with KTM, we may also receive the new 800 MT, based on a KTM 790 Adventure and boasting again some smart design traits, all no doubt at a bargain basement price by comparison to its rivals. Having revealed the concept version of the Norton 901 at EICMA in 2019, we were hoping to see the final version revealed by now, but rest assured Husqvarna's biggest model yet and its first entry into the ADV arena is very much on its way, boasting cool Swedish looks and familiar running gear from the 890 Adventure KTM. We may also see a brand new scooter from the brand, which has been put front and centre of parent company KTM's plan to electrify its range, plus more details about an affordable new sporty naked, details of which were leaked last year, which will also run on electricity. Kymco are simply gigantic in Asia and also in Europe if you look at solely at their scooter sales. However, this could all change with the intriguing Revo Nex, revealed in concept form at EICMA in 2019. The equivalent of a 600cc sports bike, the smartly designed electric machine promises a gearbox, honed sporty dynamics, and, our favourite touch, a soundtrack to imitate engine noise, and several of them, if you're not sold on the whisper quiet whir of an EV. Interestingly, the Taiwanese marque has decided it will build the bike in Italy, demonstrating its plans to take on Europe as one of the first manufacturers to really go for a slice of the growing EV market. In fact, electric is a big deal for Kymco at the moment, with the F9 scooter not only offering zero emissions but looking flipping cool as well. In addition, we have a modest rival to the XADV in the DT X360 Adventure, and also the CV3, which takes on the Piaggio MP3 with its triple wheel setup. One of the saddest tales of 2020 could turn into one of the happiest of 2021, as Norton comes back online with fresh investment from new owners TVS and production kicking off once again. For now, the range remains unchanged, but given the scandals that engulfed the firm when Stuart Garner was ousted around 12 months ago, just existing still is a massive achievement for the marque, and we salute everyone that has helped to make it happen. If you're keen, the V4RR, Atlas and Commando ranges are now back on sale, and Norton has promised fresh models are coming in 2021, so watch this space. So that is that. If you've already watched part 1, then thank you for watching and listening to my voice. While those that haven't and can stand to listen to me for just a little bit longer, please head over to part 1 for even more new motorcycle goodness. Chuck us a comment to tell us which model you're most looking forward to, or the one you're actually waiting to purchase. And of course, like and subscribe, because we're going to test each and every one of these new models in 2021, and we wouldn't want you to miss out. Until next time, happy riding.